you, friends.
We all have duties towards our nation. As it is the beginning of 2018, let us recall our duties by pledge and ensure that we will fulfill them from today.
So I call upon Mehtab and Ani with pledge.
I request all of you to stretch your right hand for the pledge. India is my country. All Indians are my brothers and sisters. I love my country and I am proud of its rich and varied heritage. I shall always strive to be worthy of it. I shall give my parents, teachers, and all elders respect and treat everyone with courtesy. To my country and my people, I pledge my devotions to their well-being and prosperity, along with my happiness. Jai Hind.
Thank you, friends.
To remove darkness from a room, we light a lamp. In the same way, to remove darkness from our mind and the premises, I request our Honorable Director, Sir, to light the lamp.
Thank you, sir. Song is one of the ways to pray the God. It creates a feeling of happiness, sadness, etc. and has the power to melt our heart.
So I call upon our school choir to sing a prayer song.
Thank you, friends. I request all the students to sit down. Thoughts refresh our mind. A good thought in the beginning helps us till the end. It makes us to realize our mistakes. So here is Vapaha with today's thought.
Good morning to one and all. Myself, Papa Hashmi, a 10th standard. Today's thought is, your mind is a powerful thing. When you fill it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. I repeat it again. Your mind is a powerful thing. When you fill it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. Thank you. Have a great day and wish you all Happy New Year.
Thank you, Vapaha.
Many countries have celebrated the New Year yesterday.
How do you know that?
I heard it in the today's news headlines. To give us news about our surroundings, here is Nazira Fatima with today's headlines.
Good morning. Myself, Azira. I am here with today's news headlines. TS farmers get free power. IIMS can now round over degrees. 80 lakh customers to benefit as State Bank lowers base rate. 3.29 crore applied for NRC in Assam. Air strike in Syria kills 12 civilians. 8 people injured in 2 blasts at Balochistan province. Stock given to NOD to play IPL. Weather report. Maximum 31.5 degrees Celsius, minimum 14.9 degrees Celsius. RS 35% rainfall net. Forecast clear sky and misty morning. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Varia. Elders' advice is the most useful advice for us, for they are experienced, more aware of good and bad, and their advice always works.
So I request our Honorable Director Sir to give us his valuable advice.
Respected in charges, teachers, dear students, very good morning to all of you. Good morning, sir. So, let us begin this wonderful year with the gratitude exercise. So all of you, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Now think of your mother. 365 days of a year. Your mother spends time for you, wakes up morning 5 o'clock, she sleeps after you sleep, and so much of work she does for you. So just think of your mother and offer your gratitude. Next, think of your father. Your father is working hard for you, non-stop. You have summer vacation, you have holidays. But your parents, they don't have holidays at all. Every day they are working for you. So think of your father, offer your gratitude. Think of all your teachers, because without teachers, the knowledge is not complete. A book can only give information, but the right teacher can use that information to make you a wonderful human being. Think of all your teachers and offer your gratitude. Think of everyone who is helping you in your day-to-day life. It can be your friends, it can be your relatives, it can be anybody, your auto fellow or the attendant or anybody. Think of all of them and offer your gratitude. Think of your country, because India is a country where everybody has the freedom, everybody has rights to do certain things, and not every country gives this opportunity. So be grateful to your country. And lastly, think of God Almighty. Right now, as you are breathing, somebody is going to die. Somebody is taking their last breath. So think of God Almighty and offer your gratitude. Gently open your eyes. So with this, I wish all of you a very happy new year, and I wish all of you get lot of prosperity in this year. Prosperity in the terms of good health, prosperity in terms of wealth, prosperity in terms of knowledge, prosperity in terms of good luck, prosperity in terms of success in whatever you do. So today morning, there was a small incident. I was busy in some administrative work and I got a call from Swapna madam saying that, sir, today is the assembly, you have to attend. And I was a bit delayed because of the work. I didn't check the time and all. And as I was traveling, I was driving and coming, and there was one clock in the car just beside the steering wheel. And as I was driving on the road, there is a milestone, right? So one thing I realized, that our life is also like that. The time is going by, every second goes by. I was thinking, I may be late for the assembly. And as I was driving, there are different milestones saying that this much distance has been covered. So this new year that comes, or your birthday that comes, these are the milestones that we accomplish. And the time period that you live on this earth, that is the time that you have. So within this limited period of time, all these New Year's and birthdays that we celebrate, it is the reason why we celebrate is not that we are going close to death. It is because we celebrate that we have a chance of doing something better. You see, last year, there may be some mistakes that have been committed. There may be many wonderful things that we have learned. Now what defines us is how we utilize those things to become a better individual. How we utilize them to help others. Nowadays, the present times, there are a lot of challenges ahead of us. Lot of distractions are there, lot of issues are there. But one thing, let me tell you, in life, if you want success, 3 things are very important. First thing is your intention. Whatever you do, you should do it with an intention that I should not do it only for myself. Whatever is done should be done for the greater good of everyone. That is what people say, Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. That means what? Everybody is a family, and everybody, whatever I do, the entire world is my family. Whatever I do should be done in such a way that harm should not be caused to others. The second thing is, never forget to give respect and gratitude. Because when you give somebody, the act of giving, that means what? Your hand is on top. And the person who is receiving, the hand is on the bottom. So always be a giver in life. Give lot of happiness, give lot of peace. You should be the reason that somebody smiles every day. You should be a reason to motivate others. You should be a reason to give somebody something to be happy about. Life is so stressful these days. Our parents, they have so much of worries. Morning to evening, they are busy with lot of work and all, work tension and all. And apart from that, when they come home, when they see you, they should have something to be very happy about. That yes, my child is becoming a wonderful child. My child will live up to the values that I have taught. So these are certain small things that we can do. So that is the second thing. And third thing is, you have to take care of your environment. Because the law of nature says, what you give to others, you get back many thousand times. So if you remember these 3 things, then definitely you will be able to achieve success. And this year, there are 2 more important things that I want to share. It is something very disturbing. Couple of days back, some parents had approached me and they wanted that, for the next year, their daughters are studying over here and they wanted double promotion and all those things. So I just asked them, why do you want? And they say that, no, she's a daughter, she's a girl. So I said, so what? No, what happens? After 10th, she'll study for 2-3 years and get married and go. So I said, what? So what? And he was speechless. This happened with 3 or 4 cases actually. So I thought I'll just bring it up to you. So one thing you remember, all of you, that this discrimination that is going on between a boy and a girl, this should stop. A boy, when he grows up, he becomes a man, he will earn money and he will take care of family. Beyond that, maybe some other things like responsibilities and some more responsibilities may be there. But a girl, when she grows up, she gets married, she goes to somebody else's house, she takes care of that house, she takes care of her parents' house, she takes care of the present generation, the past generation and the future generation. So there is no comparison between a girl and boy. A girl is always superior. So let us all decide very firmly that this discrimination that is taking place in our surroundings, we are going to stop all this. The other day I was reading an article, on the internet, and somebody had written that girl is equal to tension. And down, somebody else has commented, girl is not equal to tension, it is equal to 10 sons. So, yeah. And I gave a thought about it, and it is so true. It is absolutely correct. At one place, in our society, we treat the girl as a goddess. We treat the girl as a mother. And on this other place, we do all these things of discrimination, not giving opportunities and all. You see, P.V. Sindhu or Saina Nehwal or Sania Mirza, if their parents would not have given the opportunity, would they have become such great sportsmen? They would not. So, especially it is a message to all the boys. You have to respect the girls, you have to treat them properly, and if you find any such discrimination taking place, then you should step up and stop this. There was a time in maybe a few years back, so people used to say, Vidya Dayini, if a girl is from Vidya Dayini, that means she is the best. Because those values were there, that ability was there, people used to recognize very easily, So this is something that all the girls, you have to live up to. And all the boys, you have to ensure that a proper environment is given to them so that they will all develop themselves and prove themselves. It is a history of Vidya Dayini. Whenever the results are announced, 98% of the cases, girls always outperform boys. So this is a clear-cut example that all these issues of discrimination must be put to an end. So this is one thing. And second thing is the health of your parents. It is very, very, very important. I was reading an article which says even the wheat or the rice that you eat, it is all genetically modified. And a student of science who has learned biology can easily say that any disturbance that takes place in the genetic structure, it gives a very high chance of mutation that leads to cancer. So all the diseases that takes place, they are because of this disturbance in the genetic structure of the plants that are taking place. Now, we cannot avoid such type of foods because everybody is making them these days. What we can do is, we can take care of ourselves, We can take care of the diet that we eat. We can have restrictions on certain things. So I want all of you to ensure that along with your studies, you take the initiative of taking care of your parents' health also. So these are the two very important things that we are looking to do in this year. One is stop discrimination, and second thing is improve the health of your parents. So this is the message for the upcoming year. With this, I wish you the very best. God bless all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your advice. I call upon Adil to say some amazing facts.
Good morning to all my dear friends, my teachers and honorable director. My name is Abdul Rahman and I am going to present some amazing facts for you. The Great Wall of China is the only wonder that can be seen from space. The weight of all the ants on the earth is equal to the total weight of humans on the earth. The human tongue is 10 times more sensitive than a housefly's legs. There are some rare species of squirrels in the Amazon forest that can even fly. The people who talk to themselves have a greater IQ. That is, they are more intelligent than normal people. If we count all the sand particles present on the earth, that will be equal to all the stars in the space. Thank you and have a nice day.
We all have different goals. We must follow a definite path to achieve them. Here is Ahmadi Begum to tell us about her ambition. A pleasant good morning to one and all. I am Ahmadi Begum of 10th standard. I would like to share my ambition with you all. I want to become an IS officer to serve the people. Basically, I think that happiness lies in helping others and making others happy. So this is the reason why I have chosen to become an IS officer. It also gives me an opportunity to solve the social evils like caste discrimination, poverty, corruption and other social evils like child abuse, which is a burning issue in the society. I think that the present generation needs a proper training on life skills. I am very glad that our school is imparting life skills in the school curriculum. I am aware of the amount of hard work I have to do to become an IS officer. So I wish God will give me all the determination, hard work and perseverance to achieve my goal. Thank you for giving me this opportunity and wish you a happy new year.
Thank you, Emily.
Dance is an art. It is used to express one's feelings. Here are our primary students with a dance and Kondanalo Nelakonda.
Thank you, friends. Children can do many special things. One of those things is singing a song. So I call upon our primary school students to sing a special song. Songs can be sung in a group or by an individual. Solo songs are sung on special occasions. So, on this special occasion, I call upon Aswan to sing a special solo song.
Their message and motivate others. Here is Mohammed Beta with a speech.
Good morning to one and all. Myself, Mohammed Mehta, feel privileged to stand before you all and speak few words on this day. Firstly, I would like to ask you one question. Is there not having any kind of aim? You don't want to become anything in your life. Everyone wants to do something. Someone wants to become engineer. Someone wants to, everyone have different aims in their life. But what happens? You start preparing for it. You work hard for it. But people start criticizing it. They say you cannot do it. Why do they say? Because the work you are going to do cannot be done by others. So they say you cannot do it. So we should never get demotivated by their words. For a clear-cut idea, I will share you one story. In a village, in a small village, they lived two best friends. So one was 10 years old and other was 6 years old. They used to live together, play together. They were like Shole's giant Viru. They used to live together every time. On one of the fine days, while playing, both of them went too far away from their village. So the boy who was older among them, the big boy who was 10 years old, he fell down into a well. Now what can they do? No one was around them to save him. 6 years old, what he could do? He could not even lift a bucket to save his friend. So how could he do? But after seeing his friend helpless, he took a bucket which was nearby the well and thrown it inside the well. Now, after putting it into the well, the elder one took the bucket, grabbed the bucket, and the younger boy started pulling him with full his efforts. After some time, he could take out his friend out from the well. Now they started hugging each other. They felt very happy because he saved one of his friends. But on the other hand, they even got frightened. What would people say? What would villagers say if we go and say this story, to say this incident to the villagers? Now they went, and people asked where were you all, and all this that. So the boys told the incident, but none of the villagers believed in the story, because how can a 6 years old boy can lift a bucket with a 10-year-old boy? It is a difficult task. So no one believed in the village. But one of the villager named Rahim Chacha believed, saying that whatever the boys are saying, it's correct. So he asked, one of the villager asked, why do you think they are saying that truth? So he said, when the boy lifted his friend out of the well, no one was there around him to criticize him, saying that you cannot do this work, you cannot do that work. Even though it's an impossible task for a 6 years old boy, he done it in a easy manner. So we should never get demotivated whatever people say around us. We should always have positive atmosphere around us and work hard for whatever you do. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Mehta, for your speech.
Songs can make the atmosphere energetic, so I call upon 10 students to sing a song.
Good morning to each one of you gathered here. I, Mira, feel privileged to stand here and speak few words on this auspicious day. I'm going to start my speech by saying one of the best thoughts. Yesterday was a history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift. Now I'll explain this thought. The time which is past never comes back. For example, 2017 is past and now we have stepped into 2018. If we want 2017 to be back, it is not possible. Tomorrow is a mystery because we don't know what will happen after an hour. I am here today, I don't know I will be there or not the next day. Today is a gift because we say today as present, right? So utilize it in the right way and make your best effort at the present. This is the second day of the 364 days in the year. The pen is in your hand. You should write your story by yourself. Now I'll say one best story of Carol, one of the best shooter of Hungary. While he was doing his training with grenades, one of his grenades blasted in his right hand and he lost his hand that he used for shooting. At the time, he had only two choices, one to give up or to stand and face the problem. He chose to stand and face the problem. From the next day, he started training with his left hand and he practiced days, weeks, months and years and he was ready to face the ultimate challenge. But the Olympics were cancelled because of the World War in 1940s. Now he had another hurdle, but he took the obstacle as an opportunity and practiced more and more for 4 years. The Olympics day arrived. All the people were astonished seeing Carol at the event. They thought that he came to encourage another participant, but he told that he came to participate. All the people started laughing at him, but he participated and won the Olympics for prize. So never make reasons for achieving success. Lastly, I will conclude my speech by saying, don't make excuses, you don't have time. To get time, you must make it. Thank you, have a happy new year.
Thank you, Mira, for your speech.
Here is Mahia with poetry. सादर प्रणाम, मेरा नाम माहिया नाज है। मैं 10वीं कक्षा की छात्रा हूँ। मैं आप सबके सामने कुछ शेर शायरियाँ प्रस्तुत करना चाहती हूँ। अर्ज किया है, रोशनी बनकर आए जो हमारी जिंदगी में, ऐसे गुरुओं को मैं प्रणाम करती हूँ। जमीन से आसमान तक पहुँचाने का रखते हैं हुनर, ऐसे टीचर्स को मैं दिल से सलाम करती हूँ। अर्ज किया है, नहीं है शब्द कैसे करूँ धन्यवाद, बस चाहिए हर पल आप सबका आशीर्वाद। हूँ जहाँ आज मैं, उसमें है बड़ा योगदान, आप सबका जिन्होंने दिया मुझे इतना ज्ञान। अर्ज किया है, जीवन के अंधेरे में रोशनी दिखाते हैं आप, बंद हो जाते हैं जब सारे दरवाजे, नया रास्ता दिखाते हैं आप। सिर्फ किताबी ज्ञान ही नहीं, जीवन जीना सिखाते हैं आप। क्यों ना थोड़ी शायरियाँ दोस्ती पे भी सुनाई जाए। अर्ज किया है, अच्छा दोस्त एक फूल की तरह होता है, जिसे हम छोड़ भी नहीं सकते और तोड़ भी नहीं सकते। तोड़ दिया तो मुरझा जाएगा और अगर छोड़ दिया तो कोई और ले जाएगा। अर्ज किया है, दोस्ती वो नहीं होती जो जान देती है, दोस्ती वो नहीं होती जो मुस्कान देती है, असली दोस्ती वो होती है जो पानी में गिरा दोस्त का आंसू पहचान लेती है। इस दोस्ती के रिश्ते को यूं ही बनाए रखना, दिल में यादों की चिराग जलाए रखना। बहुत प्यारा सफर रहा 2017 का, बस ऐसा ही साल 2018 में निभाए रखना। नव वर्ष की शुभकामनाएं।
Thank you, Mahia.
Birthday is the beginning of everyone's life. This day comes once in a year. This is the day on which we gain 1 year experience every year. Here are our school students, Kartika and Supraja, celebrating their birthday. So let us wish them a very happy birthday by a birthday song.